that I never knew about in iClone, and it's pretty cool. So, wow, we got 3 people already. So let's bring in the Incredibles. So, Elastigirl and Mr. Incredible are in the personal use avatars folder of the All-Star avatars. And let's try Mr. Incredible this time because we can do something incredible and it's pretty cool. One second. Okay, so I turn on the shadow and now you can put a set of motions on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the Incredibones motions. Right there. So let's say we want run, jump, but we want to add another one to it. Well, in order to add another one to it, you have to just drag and drop it into this window. Let's say rumble roll. So there's rumble roll. Well, actually, you can just drag it right onto the guy and look at this. Rumble, roll, flip. Just drag it onto him and it adds it to the list. See how that works? So one of the cooler things, though, is... I'm going to change this. One of the cooler things is how you can edit it. So how do you edit it? Well, I think you go Add All to Perform and then select the animation you wish to modify, and it says modify right here, right? So when you press modify, and I don't think a lot of people know about this, I've never seen somebody do a tutorial on the modifier. This is actually really cool because it's kind of like having Mixamo in your iClone. So look at this, folks. I'll just press play on run and jump. Whoops, there it goes. So that looks pretty good, right? But you can actually tweak it. How do you tweak it? You start with upper exaggeration, lower exaggeration. You see how he's got more emphasis. Okay, so when I turn upper exaggeration all the way down, see what it does? Now I'm turning it up slowly, so you could make him look more prancy or prissy, all the way to how he should look, sort of like that. Now, lower exaggeration, it's the same thing. Look, that just deadens his legs. So now I can turn it up or over exaggerate it to make it look clunkier. This is really cool, folks. I wish I had known about this before I did my thriller animation, because you can actually see no mocap is perfect. It will always need offsets because every character has a different body shape, so that wreaks havoc on retargeting. So not even retargeting works. So what you need is not only retargeting, you need an offset motion modifier. So you can so you can do things like you can make him lean back. Watch this. Wanted him to lean back or lean forward. Look at that. That looks more sinister like that. So this is a really cool animation tool, folks. Let's try neck back. So that way he looks more up, or neck down, he looks more determined. How about head back? Okay, so now he's looking up, and now he's looking down, see? Slouch or upright, let's see, slouch or upright. Now let me see if this works when it's... It doesn't work unless it's playing. So you can make him slouch or be more upright. You can lower his hips so he's like crouched, or you can raise his hips so he looks taller. Shoulder down, shoulder up. That's an important one because his shoulders were a little bit slouched, and now they're a little bit more square, like they should be. Now, whether that works on all of the motions, I don't know. So for some reason I can't. Oh, I think I just discovered something. This is interesting. Oh, you have to hit OK. So then it just did all my changes, but what I don't know is, did it do it to all the animations? No, it doesn't look, well, no, doesn't look like it. So here's run and jump before we modified it, and then I hit modify and do what I want to do, like the shoulders are important. See that? And it modifies your motion. It is so cool, folks. So let's do the same thing with Elastigirl. So just find Elastigirl. She's over here in the Mother Bones. All-Star Avatars. Elastigirl. So here's good old Elastigirl. We're going to use the sexy dances. So just go ahead and drag the first one first, and then all the rest of them second, right there. And we can go ahead and fix these dances just a little bit. So let's go to Sexy Dance 1, Modify, and go Watch It Play. Okay, I lowered the exaggeration on the upper half of her body. Now the lower exaggeration, yeah, I don't know why her arms are moving like snapping. Okay, it's looking better. Oh, wow. Yeah. So now let's adjust the lean back or lean forward. You see that? Adjust the neck. Adjust the slouch. Low hips or high hips? I like high hips. Shoulder down or shoulder up. Oh, there was more. We didn't even see this. Let's make her shoulders up. And then see if we can lower the elbows. That is weird. Elbow in. Elbow out. Oh, look at that, folks. It gets kind of crazy if you do it too much. The stance, narrow or wide. The toes can be pigeoned or toes out. Wow, that's amazing, folks. So what you do is when you edit it, it makes a new one. So here's the edited one, and here is the first one, unedited. So it's really easy to make variations of these dance motions. So there you go, folks. Just showed you how to modify the animations in the Incredibones pack. And the Incredibones pack is free, so download it. Make sure you share it with everybody. It's really cool. So let's take just like an average dance motion here. Hit modify. and go ahead and do all of our adjustments. Or you could auto-generate, whatever that means. So let's see what that means. So I'm just adjusting it, make her upper exaggeration higher and the lower exaggeration higher. Lean back or lean forward. Lean forward a little bit. Shoulders, I want to be up. And the toes, yeah, I want them out a little bit. Stance, oh, look at that, folks. That's so good. So, see how you can instantaneously fix your motions without having to do it in the motion layer in iClone. Usually I just do all that in the motion layer in iClone, but here I see it's even easier just to flesh out your animation before you put it in iClone. So let's check out this one. Let's go ahead and modify this one. Wait. I want it on default pose instead of auto-generate. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks really good. Adjust the lean back or lean forward. Lean forward a little bit. The neck back or the neck forward. The head back or head forward. This just makes your motion capture look good because, see, that's the problem with motion capture. There's no such thing as perfect motion capture because of the different sizes of the characters. You will always have to have some sort of offset system to fit the motions to more precisely match the character sizes. Or that's at least what Monty Ohm said. So let's check the slouch. So you can make her like real slinky and slouchy, or lower and raise the hips. Look at this. Get down, make no. So that's cool. You can accentuate the dance by lowering the hips. The shoulders, I want shoulders all the way up. See that? The elbows, I don't know about these elbows. I'm just going to pretty much leave those. And the stance, let's check the stance. Look at this, folks. They built Mixamo right into iClone. Pretty cool. So I'll hit stop, and then you see that you just take the ones that you edited. 1 second, hit OK. They all have a 0 behind them. You select them and you go, or just hit add all to perform and delete the ones you don't want. So delete, 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 delete. And I bet you didn't know about that, did you? I bet you didn't know about modify in iClone, because I didn't. That was so cool. So now you have your 3 sexy dances that you modified. Look at that. That is so cool. And same goes for any motion. It doesn't have to be a dance motion. So that's about it, folks. We got the free Truebones for you to download. And I just showed you how to use Modify to really enhance the animations so that they look and play better in iClone once you send them to iClone. So that's another really cool feature about iClone Exchange. Okay, folks, so we're going to get off and we're going to go and we're going to make another movie here, and we'll talk to you soon.